What is going on, beautiful people? It's your boy here, Westy from Nation TV, here on YouTube, the one place in the World Wide Web where we actually adopt similar connections and spot our differences. And welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, definitely follow me on social media, Twitter and Instagram at West the Good Guy. And my main Instagram is Nation TV, where I'll be doing dances and stuff. And I'll be getting my life and I'll be spitting, knowledge and experience and all that stuff. And I'll be posting my movies and stuff. Because I have my own online streaming platform, AMC Plus is not the only streaming platform out there. Watch AC TV is a streaming platform by yours truly. So definitely check that out. Check that out. Check that out. Check that out. Anyways, y'all already know what it's about to be. Okay? We got episode 5 of The Ones Who Live. Okay? Entitled Become. All right? Now, listen. When I watch these shows, I watch it like a normal, regular person, outside of me watching like the cinematography, the acting, and the script and all that, like the film eyes. I watch it as like a regular person. I be taking my notes because I have to take notes to talk about this show. So I got my notes, but sometimes I go a little in and out. I give me a little meal or something, get a little munch, and check my phone real quick. Cause sometimes when The Walking Dead is involving characters that I don't really care for, I tune out. Like when Jadis comes on my screen, I'm tuning out. I don't care about the villains. I only love the heroes. And a villain doesn't make a great story for me. We just need to bang, shoot up, let them be dead. I'm here for my heroes. But anyways, I know that there has to be, conflict and resolution. There has to be yin and yang. There has to be white and black. There has to be evil and good. So I'm here for Jadis. Pollyanna having her own little situation. It's fine. But anyways, get yourself a drink. Let's talk about this new episode, baby. So I wanted to watch the new episode on the big screen downstairs. I didn't want to watch it at my computer that I'm sitting right next to because I just wanted to see all of Rick Grimes and all of Michonne and, their glory on the big screen. So I go downstairs, I sign on to AMC Plus. But AMC is doing some new thing now. I don't know if it's just because of my TV and the subscription on the TV. I don't know if there's a difference. But the TV in the bedroom lets me buy per episode. Downstairs, I come buy per episode. And then I ain't feel like going upstairs. So AMC is like, listen, you can get that free trial if you want to watch her, but you can't just buy the episodes because we got way more than The Ones Who Live on this stream platform. So you need to buy, not even buy, but get the free subscription and tune in. And I'm like, all right, that's kind of fine because there's only one episode left. There's only one episode left anyway. And I'm deleting after I watch her because AMC Plus ain't got nothing plus for me on here, right? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I was a little perturbed at AMC Plus for making me do the little free subscription. But it's all right. I'll cancel her. No problem. Then from there, we see that Gabriel is back, baby. And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, what he been through? Because I don't remember, okay? I don't remember. Is he still in Alexandria? Is he no longer in Alexandria? And then if one of y'all can let me know, how is he walking to meet Jadis every year and then go back to Alexandria? How close are they to Alexandria? And why don't we know about the CRM if they're that close? Gabriel just walking in the mountains to go talk to Jadis? You know what I'm saying? But then again, Rick and Michonne did drive a ways away to go to the Pines. So maybe there's like a middle ground between them. I don't know. It's still a little fishy for me, but whatever. I get Jadis is taking a helicopter back all the way all the time, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know. That's the far walk in my mind. Because I'm like, if Alexandria is that little short of a walk for Gabriel to be able to get to and from to meet Jadis all the time, they shouldn't have slept at the Pines. They should have just went about their merry way. We don't know if Gabriel was driving a car or not, but we just see him walking in the woods. So where his car at? You know what I'm saying? Or maybe they explained this and I didn't catch it because I tuned out and, whatever. But I'm shocked seeing Gabriel. It's bringing me back. You know what I'm saying? When Gabriel was a punk and he was on that big old rock and he was screaming, trying to get away from the zombies. When he was a zealot and trying to, conform everybody over to his religion beliefs. I was like, okay, what is this about to give? But last we saw him, glass eye and all, he was cool. So I'm like, all right, is he about to run into Michonne and Rick? Like, what's finna go down? We bring Alexandria back to North. There's only one episode left, so we about to do something. But if we get through the end of the season and they ain't destroy the CRM, because in my mind, I'm like, 6 episodes for why? And why are they going back to destroy the CRM? They better. They better, in my mind. Or is this like the end of The Walking Dead and everybody from Alexandria is coming to the city and they about to run the city? I don't know what's gonna happen. It was interesting how Rick and Michonne was driving through this town, listening to music. I think it was called The Good Life, whatever the song was. Like they living the good life. Living the life like and golden, living the life like and golden, living the life like. And I'm like, they really acting like the CRM ain't in their rearview mirror and about to fly over the helicopter and spit green gas at them like they did Nat and all the other people that Michonne was with. Like, what? They a little bit too happy, but okay. They riding off of the wave of getting away. You know, they thinking that they can't be found. They doing what they need to do to not be found. Psych. They leaving so many clues, it's ridiculous. But whatever. They're happy. And I'm loving the fact that we got Rick and Michonne being happy. They find tasteful nudes. They find soda. In my mind, I'm like, soda don't expire. But okay, I feel like everything that people make nowadays has an expiration date. Everything, even canned goods. Everything have an expiration date because of the stuff that they pulling in this. I'm like, okay, they drinking all this stuff. It's still surviving after all these years and 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 years. I mean, okay, if that's the case, then you know, no expiration date, I guess. Child, they find this cabin or kind of like workshop cabin situation in the mountains. And, you know, at first look, I'm thinking that somebody living there because I see smoke billowing in the backyard. But that's the steam from the glaciers or the glaciers from the steam or whatever it was. They gave the explanation, but I didn't listen. Just like they gave the explanation of why that place had electricity last week, but I didn't listen. But y'all told me in the comments what it was. And I remember them finding that person that was on the ground, looked like a woman. She was done and gone, and they talking about sustainable energy. I remember that, but I like tuned out. I was like, okay, what are they doing? But whatever. The 3 people that they end up, well, let me not get ahead of myself. So they enter the shop and, you know, everything is, you know, rainbows and gummy bears. And in my mind, I'm like, who about to get shot? Who other hand about to get chopped up? I'm like, Michonne about to have to wear an eye patch. She gonna be blind because glass is gonna throw her eye. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking that one of these people gonna end up handicapped again or handicap her. You know what I'm saying? Or disabled her. You know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I'm like, this is just too sweet. They're looking at nameplates and, oh, I used to hate these because I could never find my nameplate. Oh, they never had Michonne. Who is named Michonne? Michonne is named Michonne. But, you know, a cute moment, right? Then we talking about Junior. He wants to get the Junior nameplate for RJ. And, you know, Michonne's like, well, we never called them, you know, Junior. And then she like, I think he would like this. He gets a little axe or something. And Rick is like, that's the type of person he is. And she like, you know, Judith carrying a sword. So yeah, they're us. They're many us. Then, you know, Rick finds toothpaste and it's a callback to something that happened 19 years ago. I don't remember. But they talked about it in the prologue, but whatever. I don't remember it. But she happy that she got her toothpaste. It was crazy though, because when she smiled, I'm like, she need to brush them shit. I'm like, she need to brush them shits like now. You know what I'm saying? Because they look a little dingy. No shade to, you know, Denai Guerrero. I love her. But baby, that toothpaste need to be toothed in the pasted. You know what I'm saying? They find the key to the 3 Pines, baby. They go in the woods to get to the 3 Pines, which is in the back, little cabin in the back situation. Then they hear, get away, Child, we find 3 dirty looking stragglers in these hills getting bombarded by these concrete stone versions of the zombies. And in my mind, I'm like, let them hoes die. Let them die, let them get killed off, or you murder them yourselves. Because there's not so many gnats walking around here in The Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? every time you see them and they look dirty like they villainous, they evil, they gonna do what they feel like they need to do so they can survive. And, Rick and Michonne feeling, nice. They want to give them some tasteful news. You know what I'm saying? They want to make them feel good. But they open a big old stash of it in front of them. And so the oldest one, the thickest one, want to be Billy Badass and hold the gun up to them. Now, I'm telling you, this was one of the funniest scenes ever to me because the look on Rick and Michonne's face when they had the gun pulled up on them, they like, it wasn't like, it was like, what? Are you serious? Are you dumb? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is really what you want to do? You do not know who you're dealing with right now. We done been through 50 years of this. You know what I'm saying? We done been through Negans. We done been through the governor. Was he the governor, the mayor, whatever he was? We done been through the hospital situation. I don't know who was running the hospital. We done been through Jadis. We done been through all types of villainous scum. You mean to tell me you think y'all three dirty stragglers is spent to make us worried and scared? Child, Rick and Michonne get the gun out their hand, they beat him up or whatever. Michonne like, we taking all the tasteful news away from y'all. Y'all ain't getting no tasteful news. Y'all don't deserve it. And Rick is like, you sure you want to do that? Oh, that's kind of cold. Like, yep, they put a gun on us. Let's go. And so they disarm the gun. They throw the gun that way. They throw the bullets that way. And they leave them with one kind of weapon, the long pitchfork gun or whatever. And then they leave. Rick calls them a jackass or whatever. They get into the cabin or whatever, and it's a little well lit. I'm like, okay, it's well lit. Child, and Michonne says, booze, toothpaste. What are you up to, Rick Grimes? What's finna go down? And, Rick decides to give her the M that she broke up the Michelle, because Michelle ain't Michonne. Broke up the Michelle and gives them the necklace with the M pendant on it. And she like, oh, you must bust some pootie tang. Come on over here, boy. Come get this pootie tang. So, they have sex. She get pregnant again. Right. Then 3 years later, or 3 years ago, we get Gabriel and Jadis canoodling in the woods. Now, I ain't really feeling this and I ain't liking this because in my mind, I'm like, what's supposed to go down here? You know what I'm saying? Gabriel is siding with the villain, but apparently they've been meeting all year round. And I'm skipping some things because we just need to get to the media points. They've been meeting for 3 years, right? And in this current year when they were supposed to meet up, obviously Jadis don't come. But I will have to say, feelings aside from the villain Jadis, this was good to see. And us seeing, Father Gabriel and Jadis, aka Ann, connecting how they've been connecting. At first, I thought Gabriel was on the side of the villain. I thought Gabriel had been running circles with Jadis or something. This was some hidden society shit that they done made up, and Jadis and Gabriel are canoodling or together, and Gabriel done turned against Rick and Michonne. I don't know why my mind allowed me to feel that way because they didn't really play it out, West. They just started off like they was friends. You know what I'm saying? And your mind led to that because The Walking Dead has let you down before. But no, Gabriel is still with Alexandria, very much so. And I'm happy to report that because I was a bit perturbed. Because as the years progress, we see that Jadis is not conforming and not, on the side of Alexandria outwardly, openly enough to where Gabriel feels confident in her, and Gabriel turns his back on her, and then that's when Jadis is like, oh, I need to kill you because you're threatening my new community. Because there was so many times that Gabriel got her together. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm doing bad things. Well, if you're doing bad things, then that means you're doing bad things. Some along them lines. It was a little bit artistic than what I just said. But I was really like, miss me with the scenes, kinda. But it was good that Gabriel and Jadis had their little moment. Child, when they kissed, I wanted to throw up in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? She ain't good peoples. But this was before he found out that she wasn't going to really, conform and come back and help out Alexandria. Because Alexandria is going through a lot. And Jadis is like, I don't know what to tell you, but I can't help y'all. I know you helped me, but I can't help y'all now. You know what I'm saying? Then we get this scene where, Jadis threatens to shoot Gabriel, but she doesn't. We're going to go backward now. We're going to go backward. Because when they wake up from having that third child inseminated in Michonne's belly, right, because she's pregnant for the 14th time, Jadis is there. Now, we saw somebody come and unclip the little booby trap. I don't know why that thing was so tall. Like somebody really gonna walk their chest into the line. But when the person came through and unhooked it, they didn't unhook it from the ground. They unhooked it from the torso height. And so I'm like, all right, what does Gabriel fence to do to these people? It wasn't Gabriel, it was Jadis. So Jadis hemmed them up. Now I'm gonna tell you, this was the funniest shit here. Now I ain't looking back at my notes. I don't know if I'm gonna miss something. I don't know, but let me tell you something. This shit was funny here. Michonne and Rick wake up and they on 10. You know what I'm saying? Rick grabbed the gun, Michonne grabbed the axe. They on 10, they ready to go. Jada's like, I don't know what y'all think y'all doing, hoes. I got 2 guns pointed at y'all. What y'all finna do? What I need y'all to do, what I need you to do, Michonne, zip tie him up, zip tie you up, and we gonna talk before I kill y'all both. Now, y'all already know what I'm about to say. Because I don't know what the hell Michonne done zip tied up on somebody's Rick. Because why is Andrew Lincoln holding his arms back like this, like the one arm with no hand can't get unzip tied? You know what I'm saying? Now, not unless the one arm, no, it ain't nowhere in hell. That one arm is zip tied behind his back. But okay, I'll allow it because it's Michonne and Rick. But I was laughing my ass off because I'm like, there's no way he's holding his arm. How is it? How? You know what I'm saying? And then Jada's just gonna sit there and be like, all right, I trust that y'all zip tied. Now, he's sitting there like this. Then he got to use his mouth to zip tie Michonne. No, I'm not here for the shenanigans. But I'm here for the shenanigans because it's Rick and Michonne and I don't want them to get got anyway. Jadis has her whole, this is why I'm doing it and it's for the people and y'all could have saved y'all kids, but y'all didn't want to save y'all kids and now y'all need to die and all this stuff she can on. And I'm like, all right, ho, can y'all shoot her in the mouth? Because all the while, Michonne, like, she had to come here alone. I don't know what she thinks she fenced to do. Rick, like, yeah, she came here alone. She did. They're just so cavalierly not caring about this hoe, and she got 2 guns pointed at them. I love me some Rick and Michonne. You hear what I'm saying? Child. She hit the fan, and she about to kill him, and then they dodge. Now, clearly, he wasn't really zip tied because he get unloosed. And he dropped to the ground, go under the bed. She go behind the door. He lift up the bed. The bed hits Jadis, and then Michonne come out, axe her in the chest, in the titty, and now she almost get got, but she don't get got because she dropped the gun or whatever. Michonne goes to grab the gun and goes to shoot Jadis. Rick is like, no, don't do it. No, don't do it. So it's a chase now. We in the car. They chasing. Vroom, 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 vroom. And I think it's pretty cool, this car chase. They trying to get at her. And, Michonne is a good driver because, she steamrolls her off the road. Now, this is where things get a little interesting. Jadis ends up finding the 3 Dutzy stragglers. And in my mind, when she's like, oh, 2 people are after me, da-da-da-da, I just knew that the script was finna say, who were they? What's going on? There's nobody out here. And then she was going to describe them. And, they was going to be like, oh, really? We know who you're talking about, but they're not bad because they let us live. Now, see, if I was in the writer's room, that would have been sickening, okay? That would have been sickening. But, I'm not in the writer's room. So Jadis convinces them just by saying that the other girl is tall and complimenting the other girl and telling them, you're going to get this, you come back to my people. I don't know why they believe that, but whatever. Jadis convinces them to, trap Michonne and Rick. Now, the 3 Dutzy stragglers come out, and it is what it is. They apologize. They're like, oh, we're sorry. Rick is like, y'all can run this back, because this ain't going to go down how y'all finna think it's about to go down. Then, out of nowhere, a zombie with a stone head come tear up the tall girl that Jadis complimented. And then, Rick and Michonne, they, stop the other 2 gentlemen, and the other 2 gentlemen want to go help their sister or the girl or whatever. She get got, but then the zombies get them. It was a waste. It was a whole waste of these characters. Now, what would have been hot is if they grabbed Rick and Michonne in the thing, and then they went against Jadis, and it was what it was. I think they could have created something more masterful in that situation. But then we probably wouldn't have got to the great scene, the pivotal scene of her dying scene. Now, her dying scene, Pollyanna McIntosh, she's a great actress. She did this scene. She gave a Rick Michonne level kind of a performance when she was dying. Did y'all hear that? I heard something. When she was dying, and I felt for her. I almost got a little teary-eyed, kinda. But everything that she was saying made sense. But then she came back to reality, like Gabrielle said that she would, and she confessed where her dossier is, what room is it in, where it's hiding at, but she requests for them to not destroy the CRM. Michonne's like, I'm sorry to tell you, ho. I mean, you about to die anyway, so it really don't matter. But we're going to destroy the CRM. I see what they've done. They've killed people that I've cared about in a short amount of time. Even me knowing them just for a couple of days. They killed Nat. God damn it, they killed Nat. So we're going to destroy the CRM. But for a moment there, I kind of feel like Rick is not wanting the CRM to be destroyed. I kind of feel like Rick is back in with the CRM because I kind of feel like Jadis is reeling him in. And then they kind of make this whole mock deal to make her feel like, it's going to be a deal. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. I guess maybe now Rick is still with Michonne or whatever the case may be. It is what it is. But the defining moment for this character is when Jadis gives Rick the ring. Says that Gabrielle gave this to me a while back. She should have said that Gabrielle probably came and looking for me. Y'all should find him before y'all get in the helicopter. That's what, what I mean? It's these moments where we're missing that I feel like if we're only getting 6 goddamn episodes, let us get some conclusion to the 6-episode arc. We don't know if there's a season 2. I don't know if there's a season 2. Sorry for this long-ass video, by the way. I don't know if there's a season 2. So I felt like Rick and Michonne should have been told by Gabrielle. They should have met up with Gabrielle. They should have warned Gabrielle, told Gabrielle what they about to do, and that they need to take care of Alexandria. You know what I'm saying? Was that a missing opportunity, or is it just me? I think that was a missing goddamn opportunity. But whatever. They shoot Jadis. It is what it is. They leaving the Pines. Okay? No, what was the gotcha though? Here was the gotcha. How Jadis even got to being on the zombie road to becoming a zombie was that the 3 Dutchy stragglers turned into zombies and turned against her. I thought that was hot. I thought that was, poetry. The Walking Dead poetry. The Walking Dead karma. But anyway, we get past this. They don't see that Gabriel is waiting there with a machete, a crate, and something else in his bag with his glass eye. I don't know how he got there again. Did he walk? We don't know. We ain't gonna get the answer to that. But whatever. Rick proposing to Michonne. Now, I'm telling y'all, this was the hottest proposal ever in movie cinema, TV cinema history. You know why? Because not only did the man get on his knees to propose, but the woman got on her knees to propose and said, what he say? I got to go to my notes for this because this was everything on the proposal. This was everything. All right, what did he say? Jadis gives Rick says, "To my last breath, I am yours." And he gets on his knees and, she joins him. And she says something along the lines, "It could have been no one but you giving those words to me, which is why I'm here, and we're going to take over the world." Something like that. And I was like, I ain't really finna go back to the CRM and think that the 2 of them by themselves is going to take down the CRM. No warning to Alexandria. No warning to Gabrielle. No nothing. They going to go back into the place that they tried so hard to get away from. And everything's going to be all right. It's going to be a huge cliffhanger. Rick is going to be left in there, and Michonne is going to escape. And there's going to be a season 2 of The Ones Who Live to try to get Rick out. Or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel like that's what they're going to do. Anyways, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Was it hot, pretty hot, and timid? It was pretty hot and timid. I liked it. I get this episode a 9, not a 10. Even though Jadis' performance was like a 10, her dying performance was everything because I want her to die anyway, which kind of like brought me kind of to Woody Eye Systems. But the Alexandria should have been warned. Gabrielle, Rick and Michonne should have saw Gabriel. If they would have saw Gabriel, told Gabriel what they was finna do and blah, 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 we would have had that moment, I think that would have made a 10. That would have made this episode a 10. But Gabriel just left sitting out there, don't even know that Rick or Michonne still alive. What was the point? For Jadis, who ended up dead anyway? I felt like if y'all was gonna bring Gabriel back to the scene with the gangster lean, y'all should have Rick and Michonne let him know what it is. What it is, what's up? They in the club. And to find out that Denai Guerrera is the reason why the proposal happened at the end of this episode, I think that's hot. I thought the proposal, they were already cemented to be like the greatest love story ever in cinema. But that proposal at that moment and the way that she bent on bended knee to, I have a feeling that that wasn't Robert Kirkman's, whatever Kirkman's thing for her to get down on the knee too. I felt like Denai wanted to do that, wanted to make that happen, or Rick. One of the two, the artist, wanted to be artistic in that. I thought that was hot. Anyway, leave your comments below. Let me know what you thought. What do y'all rate this episode? I still give it a 9. What do y'all give it? Does this?